everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Whew. Holy cow, has today ever been a busy day, but still managed to get time for the show. How's everyone doing? Oh hey, Suki, first, made it first again. Congratulations. Now, thanks everyone for tuning into the show again. Hopefully we'll have some more action. Probably not as much as last episode, but we'll see what we can do. It's been a busy week in the game. Well, yeah, that's what happened. While you guys were gone, I was collecting the campaign, and I managed to unlock a new stage. So after we defeat the stage, we'll be able to collect the 30 fragments of gold, but I don't have near enough anyways. I think the 30 gold fragments will bring me halfway to another gold draw from those type. But let's give it a go anyways. Or wait, let's do the time stuff first. I was doing some more refreshes at the casino, just in the royal version. Didn't get anyone good, so next time it comes around I'm going to refresh it again. We'll do these in the time being. No, I was checking out the Clone Evolution page on Facebook today, and there was some weird post on it about some new character. Fuck, I'm getting called right as I go to start recording. Alright, so I'll have to let the battle start, and then I'll go check what the heck is going on. Hopefully it's nothing serious with my uncle. I'm going to be more careful about yelling and screaming, about complaining when I have to go check my uncle, because he did have that seizure before, so... Could be something serious. I'll go check. But hopefully it's nothing. I'll be right back. And I'll put on the dungeon battle just in case it's a good length of a battle. Hopefully we don't die right away. I'll be right back. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, at least it was nothing serious. You ever notice with seniors? Well, I guess the same thing happens to me sometimes. I shouldn't be blaming just seniors. But it's like when you get a problem with them in them technology, it's always they get signed out and then they never have their email or password. So I'm like, I can't help you. Unless you start writing your email and passwords down, I can't get you back into these things. And I don't know how many times you can tell the seniors, you gotta write your email and password down. Because you'll forget like me. Now what I do is I write a card that has all my email and passwords on it. Or not email, login and password, ID and password. But the problem is often the ink fades on the card. So by the time I need the password, it's already faded and I can't read it. Yeah, it's so annoying. I hate that when you go to log into something and it asks you for your email and password and you have no idea what it is. Well, at least the password part. I've had the same email since the internet was invented, so at least that's been consistent. It's like, back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. That's getting harder to do the older I get. It's going to become my natural voice. No, I don't think, did I slip in anything? No, hopefully I didn't get any screen to show boobs anywhere. If you ever have any slippage, definitely let me know. Wardrobe malfunctions. The chaos of YouTube live streams. No, today I had some live stream experiments that actually went pretty well. Because when I was thinking about getting my new computer upgrade, I was like, fuck, am I going to upgrade it and it's really not going to matter? Everything will be the same. But today I started experimenting with multicast, like being able to cast to YouTube and Facebook groups at the same time. And it definitely put a strain on my computer. So I was thinking right then and there, I realized that as soon as I get my new computer hooked up, then I can start doing the multicasting. So I know a lot of people are saying, hey, you should share your show live in the Facebook group or whatever. I was thinking, yeah, soon I'll be able to multicast to both. If they allow me to share it in the group. I don't know if live streams will be blocked because of the weed thing. Usually Facebook is very strict with weed. They've already banned my page for a month of Facebook jail just for posting a picture of one of the weeds that the government's selling. So maybe they're more strict with government weed. I don't know what it is. But I got 30 days in jail, so I'm very much careful not to post weed on Facebook anymore. Which I find funny because even in Canada where it's legal, they're still strict about it. Oh well, at least I can smoke joints anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Can't always complain. Now, I was watching some exciting UFC fights earlier today. Well, I should say the fight was somewhat exciting for the first half. I kind of jinxed it. Right when I went on Facebook and told everyone to come and tune in, it got really boring. Oh well. No, it's one of those back and forth slugfests where you're thinking, geez, anyone could win with any punch. And then both the fighters just got tired. It was pretty boring after that. Alright, thanks everyone for tuning in. Sadly, we are still at 0 likes. No, it's okay. I forget to like the show sometimes too. Sometimes I forget every time. Now, I was watching Billy Carson's show last night. He had a good podcast. Apparently, he's doing some online classes and charging $80 to get into them. And I was like, holy fuck, man, that's pretty pricey, but tempting. Billy Carson's such a good teacher. Bet you that class is worth thousands. Especially because he's doing like a 5-hour class one-on-one. I felt so lucky when I got to interview him for, I think it was an hour or two. I didn't really interview him. It was more of like a Joe Rogan style podcast where we just talked about images that he had. I kind of prefer that over an interview style. Yeah, so if anyone's thinking of calling in for the Skype show, here I'll put it. Don't worry, it's not going to be like professional interview style or anything. Just be some people hanging out playing Clone Evolution. Yeah, I think maybe that's where Joe Rogan got that idea from, was Tom Green. Because that's what Tom Green's talk shows were too. It wasn't a traditional talk show. Just a bunch of people hanging out. I think regular TV hosts tried to do that over the years, but they always had different sponsors and stuff. Can't really talk about too much shit that'd offend people. That's where the internet came in. Well, yeah, so that was what. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining the show. Man, it was so weird. One of the features when I was checking out, oh, turn off the call in live show thing. If anyone does call, just let me know that you're calling again. I'll forget. I don't have headphones in. Holy shit, what's up says he's close to getting a red hero. Congratulations. Man, it took me forever to get a red hero, I think. I'd have to go back into the archive and check, but I think I was pretty high up in level by the time I got Frankenstein. Now, Frankenstein's my first red. You know, it's kind of hard to let go of your first. It's like that first girlfriend that you're still friends with on Facebook. Uh-oh. Suki's gonna be whooping her asses soon. I had a feeling that was coming. It's one thing I hate about playing video games with girls is I can't stand losing to girls. I'll try not to be a sore loser. Try. Who knows? Maybe my team will advance so much I will be unbeatable. Or we will be. This is really our team, because I didn't really do much in this except for ask for everyone's advice. That way I can blame everyone for everything that went wrong. Holy shit, 130 gear. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we're at the boss. No, it's so weird. My mom had Netflix set up on her TV, and for some reason all the password information was gone. She was asking why I deleted the passwords. I didn't fucking delete any passwords. Alright, gold chest. Always nice to get your hands on a big chest. Whew, full of red scrolls. Man. Hey, never guess who I got a hold of today. I was kind of hoping that my podcasting endeavors would start to pay off more and more as time went on. Let's collect the reward. Woo! Let's see who it is. Ah, it's this chick. Which kind of sucks balls. But she's that Sunstar chick. And I need Sunstar people. So maybe I will switch it to her. Let me check. How many fucking shit do we got? We're at 18 of her. 10 of him. Which is weird. I could have swore I collected way more. 2. Oh well, we'll leave it at the new one. Collect some Sunstars. If anyone has a good idea that I should set the campaign to, just let me know. There's probably some hero I should be collecting and I'm stupidly forgetting. I'll need the help. Alright, 180. Alright, we collected all that? No, missed that. Now, I've been trying to hold off on wasting too much money always spending jewels, except I should spend still on high priorities. Woo! Thanks, Suki. Receive all. Now, high priorities like sending out the flowers. Someone was posting on Facebook that they got a message. Did I click confirm? There we go. They got a message saying that they reached capacity of flower sending or something. I don't recall getting that message before. Maybe that's possible. Maybe. Right, next I think we should do the bounty hunter missions. That's probably going to be the most exciting. See if we can get some purples. Maybe a whole bunch of vampires. I'm just going for missions in general, trying to get as many tokens. Definitely going for these three. Guess the goal is to save up enough Vibram tokens that I can buy that yellow-haired guy whenever I need him. Or whenever he gets to the Vibram store. I need him right now. I don't think I'm going to get many of the 5 stars done. Did I collect these for today? Yeah, I did. Check the event center. Just that ring. Fuck, I can hardly wait for chess to get back. Chess is definitely my favorite, I think, still. Well, maybe a tie between chess and Christmas. Or who am I kidding? Christmas was really good. We got lots of pets at Christmas. So it'd be Christmas first and then chess. That's the order of the events I've liked so far. The top 2. What's everyone else's top 2 favorite events? Oh, hey, Nutroll, welcome back to the show. I'll go and check the cryptocurrencies soon, especially if the game crashes. You notice how the game's been a lot more stable lately, right? Famous last words. Yeah, dice is the best, eh? I know, I was thinking I was going to pick dice for the first, but I was just a little bit biased because I got so many pets at Christmas. How many did I get there? Like 3 or 4? It's fucking... No, I think it was 2 or 3, but still, that was quite a bit. Yeah, because I got the reindeer one. Maybe a fish, was it? Or no, some cat. I think that's what it was. Yeah, we'll see when dice comes back. I don't know what kind of dice stuff they're going to add with pets. But I bet you there's going to be a lot more pet stuff when the dice game comes back around. I saved a whole bunch of the control dice for next time dice comes back, so I'm really eager to play it. Story of my life these days. Yeah, at least we're giving this guy a pretty good beating. Fuck, I gotta drain this tank. It's plugged every time. Yeah, I was trying to think of the other video game news I heard lately. Something about Nintendo Switch coming out with a new console. And then it turned out to be a new version of the Switch, just in different colors, like blue and purple or something. Or no, blue and red for the anniversary of Mario. I don't know, I really want to get the Nintendo Switch, but I don't like portable systems. So I'm just waiting for them to come out with the home console edition. Dear God, seems like it's been near 5 years and they still haven't released a version without a screen. It's like I just want a regular console, hooks up to the TV, no screen. It's like asking for fucking rocket science here. Now I get that they like selling portable consoles, but for people that don't play games on the go, I don't really want to buy a portable. I've already bought a few Nintendo DS's and I never really played them. is when I go outside, I'm usually trying to avoid playing video games because I play them too much already at home. I want to continue the addiction outside. Now, the main game I want to play for Switch is probably Bomberman, but I should watch some reviews just in case I watch it and it sucks. Then I'll be like, shit, I should have watched these before I played it or bought it. There she is. It's like, where the hell is Jane Austen? I used to like playing Bomberman back for Super Nintendo and for Sega Saturn. Oh yeah, and Nintendo 64. But that's when it ended. Well, just ended for when I liked it better. Alright, so I'll get that news ready for Clone Evolution. See what that guy was talking about, see if anyone knows. Because I was pretty curious about what the hell what was happening. So maybe someone already solved it in the conversation. We'll see what happens. Now, I won't give away who won the UFC fights because I only watched the last couple fights. Fuck, I wish I would have known it was on sooner. I was thinking it was on a regular time, like later, so I could watch it after the show. Oh well. Someone was posting the casino results because someone wanted to know which ones you could get. Here was the post about the flower limit, if anyone wants to see that one. There we go, that's right. See, the number of flowers has reached today's upper limit. I don't think I've seen that happen. Maybe I did and just forgot. That could be a strong possibility. Man, I better be careful in case I'm scrolling and I see boobs or something. I better put it back to the show. Oh shit, some guy's showing off his team. Let's see how good it is. You gotta be careful, eh? Even on Facebook these days, you never know what could get your show taken down. So what do you think of this team? Two dragons. The only thing I'm thinking, well, he's got Alice. This guy's good too, right? This guy's good, or this guy's good. Alice is good. It's a pretty damn good team star-wise too, right? Someone keeps posting that annoying PlayStation 5 giveaway. It's like, I don't even know if I want a PlayStation 5. I barely started using my PS4 yet. No, I can't see that post, the one I was talking about, so it might have been in a different Clone Evolution group. Oh, you saw some boobs on Facebook. Okay. Well, clearly I should be on Facebook. No, I don't think I posted any pictures of my boobs on Facebook. Not that I recall. Back in the man boob days. Thank God I found an exercise to fix that. No, it took me years. For years I always had the man boob problem. And then I checked one of the world's or YouTube's best personal trainers. He finally taught me how to fix it. It's funny, it was one of the easiest exercises, and I was always skipping it because I thought it was too easy and it wouldn't work. Turns out it did. Thank God. It's nothing worse than man boobs. They're just good for nothing. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a whole exercise routine video. I was going to do it last year, but I fucked up with getting proper mics working. So this year I got the mics. I want to do the workout video inside too to start testing my gear before spring even starts. So that when spring comes, I'll be like, all right, I've already tested it a bunch of times indoors. So that's coming soon too. But the problem is my place is kind of trashed. So I got to finish cleaning it before I can fucking start filming inside. I've got 1 or 2 rooms done, but a lot of my gym equipment is in a room that's full of storage shit. Like the pool from spring. We had to bring the pool inside because of Canadian winter. And I wanted to re-level the ground. So I had to disassemble it all and put it in the storage room. Now I can't get to my gym shit. Well, I can get to some of my gym shit, but just the best stuff I like to film is in there. Well, not that I like to film, that I like to use. Haven't even tried filming it yet. Now, if anyone wants to see the workout videos of the guy that I learned it from, it's Athlean X. His name's Jeff. Some people bash him and say his channel sucks, but dear God, he revolutionized my workout routine in multiple cases. I could never finish my chest. I was like, what the fuck? I'm trying every exercise, couldn't do it. Then finally tried his routine, got it. Then my shoulders, same thing. The only thing is I'm starting to get a sore shoulder now, so might have to try something new for that. Alright, so where should we begin for battles? Let's do the expedition. Holy fuck, we got all of yesterday's and today's. Oh, we got the bounty hunter. That's what I'm forgetting. It's like, where the fuck did all the battles go? Oh, there we are. Holy shit, it's for purple jewels. Alright, let's try to whoop this one. Whoop. Ah. I forgot to organize the team. No, I'm not like amazing at any exercises or anything. Well, there is one exercise I'm pretty good at. I'll probably show it in the spring. But other ones I'm usually just average at best. Sit-ups I've started to get a little bit better than average. But not by much. I see some of those internet sit-up guys, you're like, holy fuck, man. They're like leagues above you, right? Can do freaking like backflip sit-ups. That's the kind of discouraging thing about learning stuff online. Back in the old days when you're hearing about how to learn stuff, a lot of times it was very, very mediocre skills at best. And now it's like when you turn into YouTube, you're getting taught by like the best in the world. It's a little bit overwhelming. But you can see how it does change younger generations to start pulling off shit that you would never imagine like 20 years ago. Even though they spend most of their time watching TV. Alright, let's rob the merchant. Alright, let's try dealing first, see what he's got. Fuck that. No, hacky sack was always my best exercise. Or soccer ball, juggling, whatever that's called. I'm not the best at that either, but I made it good enough that I was one of the training partners for one of the best in the world. So that was actually kind of fun. One of the guys that I used to train with went off to join the circus. And he got really good in the circus. He made it to the top level circus. Was it called Cirque du Soleil? He made it to that. So training with him was a little bit overwhelming, but it was still fun too. Alright, elite or merchant? Let's try dealing. No, he was really good at foot juggling too. Like he would kick things without dropping it and do tricks. Hey, Warzard, the board Time Lord, what's up? No, I think I'm gonna add some of my old videos from when we used to do the foot juggling. It's pretty wild. I think like all the footage looks like it was filmed in the 1970s because we used to have camcorders back then, right? I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember in this group. Back in my day. Well, back in my day when you bought a camcorder from like Future Shop or Best Buy, whatever the equivalent was then. Usually they were made by Sony. And they had, what is it, high 8 tapes. And what was the other one? Mini DV tapes. But anyways, the resolution I think was 380. Even lower than 380 maybe. So it was hardcore, like grainy. Especially when you put it on today's standard monitors and stuff. It looks ridiculous. I was almost thinking maybe I should try recapturing the footage just from the tapes itself. Because maybe the editing software butchered it back then. That's what I was thinking it too. But I don't want to get carried away with editing old footage from like 30 years or 20 years ago. Yeah, shit, that would be from like the maybe 1990s. That footage would be hardcore old. Now I keep getting requests from people online to post the convention stuff. So yeah, guys, I've been looking in my storage room at least a few minutes each day trying to find the DVDs. And if I can't find them, maybe I will just recopy from the tapes. It's funny because I did save all the old tapes. So I got like caseloads of tapes from all the old conventions I used to go to. I was thinking I'd make it into a movie one day, but it was just pointless material that you really couldn't use for any type of movie. Visit, invade. Yeah, let's try invade. Nemesis. Has anyone heard of that character? Nemesis looks pretty good. The guy's choosing between Nemesis and the shark creature. Or hero. Creature. Oh, did you see the guy with the Doomsday post? Let's check it out. This guy seems very upset. He believes that 2021 is going to be the end of clone evolution. The administrators, or admins, have abandoned the game. There's no more maintenance in a row, taking too long for new servers, and no new more posts on the game page. So let's go check to see what he's telling is true. I don't think it is. Does anyone else think the game is doomed? I hope not. Just starting to get into it. Now I'll check the official Clone Evolution page and see where the last post was. I do not believe the game has been abandoned. Better be careful not to spill that beer. That'll be good when I move my computer to the other side of the wall unit. And I can spill my beers all over the place, as long as it doesn't make it to the other side of the wall. Alright. Alright, let's go to the official page with over 20,000 people. And we'll see what the official updates have been. It looks like the last one was just a couple days ago, January 14th. Announcement of merging. That'd be sweet, eh? If someone wanted to join our server and all of a sudden they managed to get the servers merged. So maybe that's a good solution. If anyone's wondering if they'll ever merge servers or if they want to get into the same server as us without losing all their levels, maybe request maintenance if they'll merge your server. Seems like it is a possibility. Maybe not by request, but just by it happening at random. Alright, server maintenance. I got some more information about this guy. I didn't like this yet, so I'll like it. There's that guy. Remember, this was the guy that someone made the demonstration video to show off to Suki how strong he is. And he almost beat my whole team, just this one character on his own. So yeah, he is really good. Thinking maybe I should try to get him in some way. Let's go back to the game. Now, our family seems to be stressed out this week, so I'm thinking I'm going to try to wrap the show up quick, right on the hour mark today, so I can go and make sure if there's anything I can do to help. But, yeah, did anyone hear the weird space news today? I think it was a story from a couple days ago, but I just came across it today. Now, they're saying that there's some gigantic explosion that they detected in space because the rays from it are hitting the Earth stronger than the sun. I was like, holy shit, that must be pretty strong, right? Like our sun, you think, would definitely be the strongest thing around. No, but they said the catch was it wasn't hitting us with more light, it was a more magnetic field. They said it's some sort of weird magnetic burst. They're trying to figure out if it came from another star or where it came from. They're starting to narrow it down to its location. So I always like the big space stories, so I figured I'd bring that up. Who knows what that could do to affect planets? They were saying Neptune has a giant storm that's already spun or changed direction. So maybe that's why our weather's a little bit screwy right now. Could be, right? Spain, Greece, everyone getting the snow that Canada usually does. We had a bad bit of snow at the beginning of the year, but it's tapered off quite a bit. That's common for us because we usually go in cycles like that. Excuse me. Usually it goes for a couple weeks snow on and off. Sometimes even a month on and off. Or like snow every day for a month and then no snow for a month. So that can happen. It's not that uncommon. Fuck, I don't think we got any of those fucking warp gates, did we? Son of a bitch. Hopefully it was enough to double the reward. I bet you it won't be. Right, so what I'll do is I'll get ready some of the stuff that's been happening. Let's check out interest sakes just for the money aspect. Dying to see what happened with cryptocurrencies. And I figure I won't even look, and then I'll just check when the battle's done. So get my live reaction to see what's happening to Bitcoin. I'm like, ah! Right, so what did we get? Yes, we got S. So that worked out okay. Alright, so we're going to have to do another battle soon. Let's take a quick look at the price of Bitcoin. Ooh. Yeah, Bitcoin's been a bit of a roller coaster this week, but it's still up overall. Even though it's saying 10% down, I don't really think it is. Well, yeah, maybe if it was at over 45. I thought it was 40,000 down to 36. Is that 10%? Maybe. Right, Ethereum's up 5%. Tether is up 3% or 0.3. Tron is up 1, and BitTorrent is up 2. So yeah, if you guys are wondering what's happening with the BetFury currencies, that's what. Hope everyone reaches the staking soon. I noticed we had a bunch of new referrals sign up, and I got some good news and bad news about that. I should have known. Someone was actually warning me about it too. It's not that bad. I'll fill you in a sec. Now what happened is this one guy that was telling me that I should do an offer for him and start collecting BitFury. So I'm like, alright, let's do this offer, try this BetFury page, see if it's any good. And he was like, the one problem he had is all of his referrals wanted to track how much they're getting so that he could pay them out, right? Like, he's offering bonuses. And he was like, shit, he's having the issue that he can't see his other referrals. Because once you have over one page of referrals, they don't have the button working yet. So you go to click page 2, and you can't get to the second page. It's supposedly an update coming soon, but it's pretty annoying because now I can only see a few people on the list. I can't see everyone anymore. So what his solution was, he's like, if anyone's actually made points on the list, just take a screenshot and send it to him. So then, yeah, if you do that, then you can still get your payout for the offer, but it sucks now in the time being because now I can't show everyone on the show how everyone's doing. So I'll just get a quick try at the BetFury thing. I didn't even notice what I was doing. I looked over and I had BetFury open and doing it. So I'm like, let's do it. Now, if anyone wants to do this CAPTCHA challenge, it's pretty challenging. Oh, that reminds me. One of the new signups to the BetFury was Suki. So congratulations, Suki. I hope you're good luck. I hope you get good luck betting. I'll show you some of the strategies that I use in a second. Right, so if anyone's just beginning on BetFury, you'll realize that when you're doing these CAPTCHAs, they're pretty hard, but they get you, 10 Satoshi, like every 10 minutes. Someone was telling me it was 20 minutes, but I swear I check it in 10, it's done. So anyways, when this thing fills up and reaches 10, maybe it's different time depending on how fast it's going at the day. But anyways, yeah, so once you get them, just go up here to where it says all games. And most of the good games like slot machines and regular casino stuff, they have high minimum bets. Just like when you go to a real casino, it's usually like $1 or whatever to play it. So that's going to take a lot of Satoshi. So if you want to start off just at the beginner level games, they have the, what do they call it, the in-house games. And that's the minimum bets. So all these games, you can play them for just 1 Satoshi. So if you have 2,000 Satoshi, that's a lot of bets you can make for 1 bet each, right? Now when you're starting off and you only have like 100, you can do this trick with 200. Just go to Plinko, go to green, don't bet all your shit at once. That's what I do sometimes by accident. It fucking sucks balls. Not in a good way, unless you win, but they tend to make you lose when you make that mistake. So anyways, pump it all the way down to 1. Then bump it up to 2. Then once you have it at 2, turn it to auto, and then just let it roll. Now the shitty thing, sometimes you'll do this, and all your money will vanish. But other days you'll let it go, and it'll go for 6 hours without running out, or even go up sometimes. So it's hit or miss. Try it a few times. Don't give up if you try it 2 days in a row and it sucks. The third day might be your big win. So anyways, but while it's going down and losing, you can see your balance is changing and you're getting BFG. And BFG is shares of owning the casino. So that's how you own shares of the casino, and then you get these staking payouts. I'll be collecting my stake payout soon. What's the other thing? When this is going, yeah, just come back and check it. Oh yeah, and then the other thing that's going, go to here, so I'll stop it. We'll let it finish. Finishing quick is my specialty. Ooh, look at this ball. Fuck, it made it to 10. That was really good. I had one land on 41 3 times today, so that was pretty sweet. Oh, and there's a trick when you're running it at 2. You know why you're losing less than higher bet amounts? 0.3 actually changes to a 0.5. because you're bet such a small amount that they can't divide it. So it actually reaches the same amount as a 0.5. So that's why you're getting more wins when you have it on a 0.2. But if you bet like 0.4 or 5 or 10, then you lose more often because it'll actually be a 0.3 here. So that's just one trick I noticed. So yeah, let that run, collect the BFGs. And once you collect 10 BFGs, or the shares of the casino, see how it says you need 10? Once you have 10, you collect the daily payouts. So just like Clone Evolution, when 7 o'clock starts, you just come here and collect your cryptocurrency payout. You can see how much I'm getting, and it's changing depending how much it is stock-wise that day. So it's a little bit of excitement. Let's withdraw mine. Oh yeah, and you might have noticed that someone was on a betting spree with my referrals, and they fucking got me up to 150 BFGs. So big thanks to everyone who's been doing that. I'm up to 28 of this currency. That currency is very low, but being at 28 is pretty sweet. It's better than being at decimal points. Alright, let's get back to Clone Evolution. Thanks for that, everyone. Yeah, and good luck, Suki, and all the other new referrals. Hopefully I can get the referral list and keep showing people who's winning. Yeah, let's check who's winning for what we can today. Yeah, you can see my referrals have been getting me more. Thanks, I appreciate it, referrals. I'll collect that later so we don't spend too much time. So we can still see these people. Oh, Suki's already wagered 10. Congratulations, Suki. Right, anyways, let's get down Mr. Plixo, 3,000. Cinder, holy shit, 88,000. Nutroll is 51,000. Euros is at 13,000. Iliamantis, 813. And Kilo is on page 2. So I can no longer track the winner who's in the lead. So for now, we actually have a new lead. And that would be, I think it is Cinder. Yeah, Cinder's in the new lead. So until we get access to page 2, Cinder is now the new leader. But sorry, I imagine Kilo is still winning. Oh, and I had some good news for Cinder that I forgot to mention yesterday. Cinder, when she collects, when she accidentally bet her BFG and lost it all, her account shares, she actually didn't lose everything. Because you can go up to account, and your total wager amount will still go up for Satoshi, even if your account goes down to 0. So even if you lose all your BFGs, all your Satoshi, everything, it still keeps totaling up your total wager. And every 100,000 you get brings you up 1 more % to the next level, or to the next VIP level like Clone Evolution. It's the best way to describe it. So I can't believe like how fucking well referrals get, man. Like I don't know, anyone who's doing that BFG, whatever your hobby is in life, I would start just even a half-assed YouTube channel just to give out the BFG referral thing. Like even if you have a YouTube channel with like 10 or 20 subs, you could potentially get someone who's a gambling addict. And if they are, you'll be styling, right? You'll be like, wow, my 10 subs is paying off. You don't even have to worry about getting to 1,000 subs. BFG will fucking take care of you. Yeah, that's why we're so lucky. Yeah, gambling habit is not a good thing to get, though, really. That's what I was thinking. As long as you're doing this with the free money and don't get into depositing your real money. Because if you start depositing real money, that's where it gets real sketch quick, right? Now, make sure if any kids are watching the show that you don't start playing these gambling games until you're of gambling age. I know it's hard to... It's blurry lines these days, right? Like, so many websites are mixing regular games with bets and stuff. That's probably what hindered the whole growth of betting in video games, right? Just because it would be too many kids getting into it. I could see in the future they'll probably lower the gambling ages to like 16, maybe even lower, right? Because the way companies want to make money, they're fucking like... I know the one game I play, Entropia, what they did is they got their video game for real money classified not a casino. And when they wanted players to play, they made the age 16 But they also made it lower if you asked your parents' permission. So a lot of people were pissed about that because they're like, man, Entropia is a real money game. It's basically a casino, and you have kids that are playing it. But eventually Entropia or Mindark, the company that makes that game, they changed the rules so that you actually have to be 18, I think, now to play. And as soon as they did that, I was like, why don't you guys add boobs to the game now? Because like before, we were always like, oh, there could be kids playing. But if there's no kids playing now, what the fuck are we doing? Where's all the boobs? No, because other games like Entropia that are MMOs like that and have apartments, they usually add sex moves to the avatars. And I'm pretty sure Entropia never did that because of the kids playing. But now that it's an 18 plus game, they should really go to town. It would make it way more fun. Calm down with the boobs. Yeah, no kidding. God, I gotta get out more. I swear, every month that I sit inside, it gets worse and worse. I bet you by the end of this lockdown, I'm gonna be going to a fucking nudist colony. If all the strip clubs are still torn down or closed. Break open. Alright. I'm gonna have to get skinnier to do that, though. Don't want to be the big fat guy at the nudist colony that everyone's like, oh god. Most people hate Entropia, I'll be honest with you. It's one of those games that pisses people off like you would not believe. The main reason is because it's so hard and you're constantly losing money and you have to play with real money. So most people just give up. They're like, fuck, I'm not going to keep depositing real money into this. But the catch is you can do it free to play. And people that are good at free to play games and still beating players that deposit, you can do it. Boy, did the depositor players ever hate it too. They're like, what? You didn't deposit and you won? You fucker, right? You're ruining the game for everyone. It's a lot of jealousy, a lot of hatred in the game when it comes to pirates. Because you can steal people's real loot in the game, right? So people tend to hate pirates with a passion. That's why I was finding it funny when they started disclosing people's real identities from the game. So can anyone who was a pirate wanted to keep their identities secret, right? They don't want to tell people where they live when they just robbed them for $10,000, right? Yeah, like you could literally carry $10,000 US worth of loot in space in Entropia, and if one of the pirates shoots you, he can steal it from you. And then that's a real person robbing you, right? But it's legal because it's part of the game. But dear God, if you enjoy a hard game, you'll love it. Yeah, that's what Spyro pointed out. There's one way to get around the pirates is doing the loot disconnect, where instead of just before the pirates loot you, you disconnect your computer from like the actual network cable from your computer. So that cuts off your internet like really fast. So that way your character disconnects from the game and the pirate can't loot you. But there's the catch with that. If the game catches you, like Mindark, they can ban your account for that. So that's why I've never tried it. Break open. No, and if you're willing to take the risk to do that, it's pretty profitable. Because there's a big industry where you got to get resources from one planet to the other. And if the pirates take it from you, boy, that sucks balls. The freelancer discovery? Huh. No, Entropia is one of those games. If you need to social network with people, you'll never find a better game. Like seriously, you can just log on there and there's probably like maybe 30 or 40 of the best computer programmers in the world, and they'll be all addicted to Entropia. It's one of those games a lot of nerds play, right? So say you needed to get a website designed for cheap and you needed to meet someone who builds websites for like really cheap. Just log into Entropia and start talking to people. May seem like a cheeseball way to make connections in life, but hey, it's all about networking, right? Whatever way works, especially in lockdowns. Especially if you decide to be a taxi driver in Tropia. Then you're just meeting random people all the time, right? And you ask them, it's like, hey, what do you do in real life? Oh, you work at this video game company, eh? Are you guys hiring at all? And they'd be like, oh, we're hiring artists, we're hiring this. You'd be like, oh, okay, I'm an artist. Now I got a job because I was playing Entropia, right? When I went to business school in real life, that's what they taught you. They're like, today in business school, we're going to the bar and we're going to get drunk with everyone. And everyone's like, what the fuck is this? This is a business school, right? Like, how the hell is this part of the class? And they're like, the reason is while we're getting drunk at this bar, your objective and like goal in this class or assignment for the day is you have to get drunk and mingle with everyone. So they say you have to start in one part of the group and switch so that you've talked to each person in the group and had to drink with each one of them. I was like, wow, that's a fucked up way to do it, but you wouldn't be surprised how well it worked. Like one guy that was making t-shirts, he would end up talking to someone who needed t-shirts for their business, or one guy that was a musician on the side ended up needing a song from another guy or whatever, and things worked out like that. That's the weird thing about life, right? It is just a big connection thing. Like, how much networking can you do? People that are good at networking usually can get a lot of shit done. It's like, look at Forrest Gump in that movie. He wasn't really the smartest guy in the world, but he was good at networking. And all those connections just seem to get shit done. I often find every time I accomplish something in real life, I just look around me, it's like 10 or 20 people helping me. I'm like, okay, well, clearly it's not me on my own that's getting shit done. It's like a lot of people help when everyone works together. That's when you get shit done. It's like even this show. I definitely couldn't have done it without viewers, right? It's not like I made a lot of success. Oh yeah, but that was the other success I was going to tell everyone about and forgot. Is one of the owners of one of the planets from Entropia, the CEO, I believe his name is. I'm pretty sure he is the real CEO, or maybe he's just a person posing as him, but I'm pretty sure he is him. So what is it? The CEO of the planet Next Island is now on my friends list on Facebook. So I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good connection. Can't hurt to have the CEO of the fucking game in your friends list. So I'm definitely going to keep track of all his posts and I'll get you guys up to speed if I hear anything interesting about Next Island. And I'll ask his permission. I won't share anything that's from his private life or anything. I'll try not to. Hold the gossip. Now, I wish I knew the owners of Clone Evolution, started getting in with them. That'd be sweet. Maybe it's only a matter of time before they send me a friend request, too. I'm kind of surprised the Planet partner maybe just sent it randomly, or you think he actually watched my YouTube channel and that's how he sent it. No, I was thinking it's probably not going to go so good for my first girlfriend after the lockdown. She's going to be walking a little funny for a few days. Everyone's been cooped up inside way too long. No, because clearly I'll just spoil her with attention. And all that attention will make her lightheaded. That's why. Now I think I hear fireworks going off outside. Wonder what's going on. Oh shit, we reached the hour mark. Yeah, so we'll wrap up and finish this boss. In the meantime, let's do the shout out to the patrons. Holy fuck, I had a whole bunch of links open. Sorry, guys. Hopefully I didn't have any other links open. Oh, a few. Now, at least now I try to only look at boobs on different browsers. So I don't open any that on the show that even ever have had boobs on them. Unless Facebook has them. Oh, this is not good. This... Fuck. There we go. For God's sakes. Now this computer is not working the greatest anymore, so I am kind of glad that I'm switching. Oh, Adrian, welcome to the show. Hola. Yeah, that's the Spanish one, right? I was thinking it was Hawaii last time. Sorry. You can clearly tell I've never traveled much outside of Canada. I've only been to the US twice. Or was it 3 times? Yeah, I think 3 times I've been to the US. Once to Detroit. Once to, what is it, Buffalo, New York. To watch a hockey game. Holy fuck, my team's almost dead. Son of a fuck whore. Jesus. Alright, let's see. Who almost died? How? Oh, that's how. Let's put in Crime Fighter, see if that helps. And I got to see Wayne Gretzky play a hockey game for my 16th birthday when I went to Buffalo. Obviously, it'd be closer to watch a game in Toronto, but you'd have to be a millionaire to afford the tickets. So we just had to drive to Buffalo to see him. Hockey's weird like that, right? Yeah, I better get the sponsor message in, eh? I was trying to remember if I did it or not, and then Suki pointed out that she added a sponsor message, so I figured I haven't yet. Alright, let's copy the idea she gave. Yeah, let's do it while this goes. We gotta hurry because I gotta help everyone upstairs today. Whoops. Suki's sponsor message is brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo! Right, so we wrapped up that battle quick. Break it open. Yeah, so now I'm looking forward to when I actually get my computer going, because now I'll be able to do the multi-streams. I might set it up on a multi-stream to go to Twitch, but I'm pretty sure Twitch has some sort of laws, or not laws, terms of service, where they don't want you to multi-stream like that. So maybe I won't be able to do it on Twitch. See how it goes. Oh yeah, and I was thinking I'm going to change the title of my Entropia game website or group on Facebook and make it my video game page, because I got one for Ancient Mysteries and I got one for video games, but I shouldn't just make it Entropia. I'll make it Entropia and Clone Evolution. So all the video games that I play, maybe whatever future games I start playing, if I ever start a new one. So that's what I'll do is I'll multi-stream to it, and I'll multi-stream to hopefully the regular Clone Evolution group page. Obviously I can't stream to the official page. So that'd be sweet if I get the new computer and it actually does have a feature that'll improve. I'll be able to multi-stream. I don't want to jinx it. Not that I get the computer and it fucking sucks still. See what happens. Yeah, I guess I said that wrong. It was today's sponsor is brought to you by Suki. Suki will fuck you up. I was thinking after I said that, I'm like, I said that completely wrong. I need the actual written version in front of me or I'll totally forget. Whoops. Don't want to be fucking opening that with a fucking bullet. Screw that shit. Now, that's one thing I often thought about getting into acting, because when I was in drama class, I said it was pretty good and I should try it. I got to as far as like the studios and auditions for stuff, but I was horrible at remembering lines, so that was never going to work. Pretty cool. I think the closest, coolest gig I almost got was an audition for Earth Final Conflict. Not for one of the actual lead roles, but just like the background characters to like stand around off the screen or not say anything. See, that's what I should have been able to do. I should have been able to get an acting job where I didn't have to say anything. Then that would have been easy. Now, that was when Toronto used to have a big boom in the film industry. I don't know if it still has that much of a big boom. Maybe they do. Because for a while there, Hollywood got too expensive with the unions, so everyone started moving to Toronto. Then Toronto's actors formed a union, so they all moved to Vancouver. And I don't know if Toronto's place has formed a union yet. But if they do, they'll probably be moving to Mexico or India next. Now I'm pretty sure I've seen Suki's real pictures on Facebook before. She may not look very tough, but I wouldn't underestimate her. She probably is tougher than she looks. It's like some of the toughest female fighters in UFC are actually like, they don't look it. Trying to sugarcoat it. You notice when I'm trying not to lie is when my vocabulary starts getting smaller and smaller. It's like, what can I say without getting myself in shit? Very few options. Right, 7 viewers and 3 likes. Thanks, everybody. It's a pretty good ratio today. If anyone wants to help improve that, appreciate it. We're getting close to the end. I'm going to start wrapping up with the boring parts, and everyone's going to leave soon. No, it's not boring. We'll give the shout out to the patrons. You guys are very exciting to me. I don't know if anyone else finds the patron stuff exciting, but hopefully once the patron song is ready, then we'll be able to spruce up the patron segment. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm not going to get too stale or try not to, doing the same stuff over and over. I've got a few different plans up my sleeve. I wanted to get the viewer chat or Skype calls going with other people, but then I noticed the lag was already getting to become an issue. So hopefully the new computer will resolve that and we'll get some Skype callers going too. I think I can do a Skype caller right now, but it's going to be sketch. Who knows, maybe it'll be okay. I don't know how it worked. When I first started getting into podcasting, I was doing Skype calls without any lag. I don't know what update it was, but something changed. And then now it's been years and years, and I still haven't been able to get it going without lag. Visit. Changed software, changed computers, changed everything. Even changed internet providers. Right, so we're going to toast one of the vampires. I don't want to say anything too mean about vampires in case Jade's listening. No, Raven Jade listens occasionally, and she is a vampire from the Entropia universe. So I encourage everyone to check out her stuff. We'll kick this vampire's ass. Hey, George Washington, thanks. Yeah, maybe Suki isn't short in real life. She could be really tall and she just looks short in her pictures. For me, I kind of consider everyone short because I'm like 6'2", right? So it's not usually too many people that I meet that are my height or taller. Very rare. That was my favorite part about filming at conventions. Like when I would go to Fan Expo, if I had a camera and I was filming at eye level, I could see over the top of everyone for miles, right? Because everyone else is like 5'3", 5'5", maybe. So you're like a good, almost like 1.5 feet taller than everyone. Especially if you hold the camera above your head, right? You get a perspective that everyone else is like, holy shit, how do you film those views at the convention? No, it's funny too. One of my friends from in town in where I live, he's I think like 6'4" or 6'5", so a couple inches taller than me. And it's funny, every time I go to a big event, I can see him for miles, right? Like, oh, there he is. Hey man, how's it going? He'll turn, he'll be like, oh, there's another fellow tall guy. You can see one head above the crowd, right? I'll be going to like cities where there's crowds of 100,000 people. I'll see him a mile away. Like, oh, there he is. Sucks when you go to venues and you have to like go always stand in the back because I don't want to go to the front row of places and block everyone's view. Or I have to sit or crouch or something. Alright, try not to make this freaking show about me and me and me. Let's see the sponsors. Alright, big shout out to Jim, Ray, and Travis. Thanks again, guys, for helping out with the Patreon. Even if you're like Travis and you can only do it for the 1 month there, I still appreciate it. So big shout out to everyone, and hopefully we'll have the Jimmy Ray Travis song coming soon. JRT, JRT. Now the JRT thing is a shout out to Bald and Bankrupt. I think he says something similar, but I think it's in an East Indian language, and I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'm just saying this. I think in that episode he's referring to a cricket team, or it could be wrong. Now that's one of my new dreams. I want to go to India and watch cricket. After seeing a live cricket match just in the parking lot at my university, because we got a lot of students that moved from India recently. So I got to see cricket. I was like, holy fuck, man, that's worth going to see. Sucks on TV, but in person, it's wild. So fast. Alright, let's get the shout out for other stuff. What else did we do? We did the patrons. Hey, we made it up to 4 likes. Thanks, everybody. I was hoping 5, but that'll do. We need Pepe here. Where has he been? Hopefully he's not punching walls again. I always feel bad when people break their hand punching stuff. I knew a guy in high school, he got into a fight and he punched someone and he broke his hand. And it never healed properly. So his hand was like always fucked up after that. He really should have went to the hospital, but he didn't want to get in trouble for the fight. Yeah, so thank God Pepe actually went to the hospital and got his hand fixed. You know, these lockdown situations, you're gonna need those hands. Sorry, too much. Unless you get your hands on the virtual, mate. Alright, so speaking of the virtual mate, let's wrap up the show. And, oh yeah, we're going to give a shout out to the viewers, so we'll do one more battle. Alright, so for today's viewers, we have Suki for first place. What's up? He made it second. And Nutroll, third. Surprised Pepe didn't make it. He's probably got some wild parties he's going to. I bet you that's what it is. Or no, he was saying his schools had reopened, so maybe he's stuck in school. What day is it today? No, it would be Sunday for him, right? Unless he has Sunday school. Right, so let's see, who else joined the show today? Oh yeah, Spyro. Thanks for joining, Spyro. Warzard the Board, Time Lord. Nutroll said that. What's up? Nutroll, Spyro. Adrian, there's another one. Adrian, thanks again. Suki needs to shower. I won't say anything. Get myself into trouble again. No, one of these days, Suki is going to have like a huge boyfriend, and I'm going to have to shut up, right? If I keep saying stuff. No, it was pretty funny. I was watching a live stream yesterday, and there's this one girl who's like really hot doing the conversation. Everyone's making comments, and then finally someone said, "She's married, guys, chill." And then everyone's like, "Oh fuck, sorry." Yeah, guys are really getting carried away these days. I think it must just be the lockdown. It has nothing to do with their normal behavior. Now, I was cleaning my room the other day, and I found some like old magazines where I think I had like pictures of like Star Trek girls almost topless. I was like, geez, lockdown's been going so bad, I might actually keep track where I put these. No, it hasn't got that bad. Now it's like relics from another era. When you clean your room and you have storage boxes that you've had since you were a teenager that you haven't opened since, and then all of a sudden you're 40, and it's like shit, you look back to the shit you had when you were a teenager. It is almost like a time capsule. Yeah, so if you ever want to do an exciting experiment, just start putting time capsules together when you're a teenager or in your 20s. And then see what happens when you keep it in storage for like 40 years and look back at what you thought was cool possessions. Now, I was trying to think about some of the other cool stuff I found. Found some old family pictures. That was nice. Remember old photographs, like actual hard copy images? I was thinking I should really scan those to Google or to Facebook just in case. House could ever have a fire or have to move because of a nuclear accident or something. That's one thing with nuclear pollution. As much as people say nuclear energy is clean, I just worry about meltdowns. Fuck, I don't have to leave like Chernobyl or Fukushima. Every time you live close to a nuclear reactor, you're taking that risk, right? Come on. Can the team of girls take him out? Ooh, that was pretty heavy damage. Too bad it wasn't Alice that survived with her, eh? I should put in just Alice and Crime, or in Budokai, and then wipe them out. Alright, so let's get to the affiliate links. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Appreciate the comments in the chat. Helps keep me sane during these lockdown times. And if you can believe it, this is more sane than normal. Alright, where are they? They're there. Alright, Patreon, if you want to help out with that, that'd be sweet. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets. It's a saying that's very popular with the ladies. Hideout TV will pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay you to shop online. GameKit will pay you to play video games. And free Bitcoin is the one that pays you to do those spins. I've been doing the spins for the free Bitcoin, and almost every day for the past few days, it's always been the lottery tickets. So I'm hoping one of these days I get Satoshi again. It's getting hard to get Satoshi in the free Bitcoin. So let's do a spin out of it now, just see what we're at. We're at 147,498. So we're making a little progress today. 147,500. Alright, let's get back to the affiliate links. No, and that one and all the other links and more is in the show more description button in the YouTube. Judson Weebly, my website is in there. Virtual Maintenance Sex Machine is in there. And what else do we got? Yeah, let's check the fire screen. Check into the bag of items. Fuck, there was that item I was going to open and I forgot. We'll have to open it tomorrow. See what today's item is though. Ooh, color candy. If you happen to get any color candy, level 140 armor, and it tastes like shit, when you put in your vaporizer, then give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. I'm just kidding. Suki is not really the sponsor. Maybe one day. We'll see how much money she's got. Just kidding. See ya. Later. Alright, see you everyone. Thanks for watching.